Hi guys, welcome to another video. It's Ndagire here. Thanks for coming. As always, for the subscribers, thank you so much for your time. Imagine leaving your civilized European countries, coming to South Africa, and still wanting to show how powerful you are as a person.
This video is about why it's in the best interest of the Western Cape people to control their own borders. My name is 𝗙𝗶𝘀𝗃. We are fighting for a referendum on Cape independence, which will place the Western Cape people in charge of their own destiny.
No, the Cape is ours.
So when you're saying it's ours, what do you mean? Because I'll tell you what I hear, and correct me if I'm wrong, I hear you saying as a black man that it's yours because you're black and African, and therefore it's your decision, and because I am white, and many of the people that are fighting for this with me are white or coloured, that somehow this isn't our decision, this is your decision. It's our yard, and if you don't like it, leave. Well, who's he talking to? The people of the Western Cape. This is our home. We belong here. Many of us have been here for generations and generations and generations. Many of us are the indigenous people of the region. Bugger off. Bugger off, you're a racist arsehole. What on earth makes you think that you can say that? If I said that to you, you would be deeply offended. On what basis do you think that you can say that to us?
Now, another disrespect, and this speaks to our immigration. There is this white guy called 𝗙𝗶𝘀𝗃. 𝗙𝗶𝘃 says that he's been in South Africa for 20 years and he's forming a party because it is a time for revolution. This guy comes from wherever he comes from and comes and tries to break up our country. One of the things that must be enforced in our immigration, it is not to allow people to form political parties who have been here for a short while. They come and destroy what we have. 𝗙𝗃 says that being called racist and things like that. I wanna send this message to 𝗙𝗃. There is no referendum that is going to take place here. You are an immigrant. You might have been a citizen, and your citizenship must actually be questioned. How you became a citizen here. You will not have, we will not have a referendum here trying to split us up and make your own country out of Cape Town. Cape Town is part and parcel of South Africa.
A British man by the name of 𝗙𝗃 launched a political party called the Referendum Party, right? Now, why am I saying a British man? Because he is British with a British accent. He does, however, have South African citizenship, right? Because you can only register a political party if you have citizenship. Now, in South Africa, like a lot of other countries, you can acquire citizenship in two ways. It's either one, you've been in the country for a specific period of time, or two, you have enough money to invest in the country and start businesses, and then you can acquire citizenship that way. So I don't know how this British man acquired citizenship, so it could be either or. That's one. So the Referendum Party is basically Cape independence. So a few years ago, the same gentleman, 𝗙𝗃, had pushed the movement for Cape independence, which was for Cape Town or the Western Cape to become an independent country. So what that means is that I have family in Cape Town, right? And I have family in the Northwest. I have family in the Northern Cape, right? Right now, we are all South African citizens. If they are able to get this going and separate the Western Cape from South Africa, then my family in Cape Town will now have a different nationality, and it will require me to have a passport and apply for a visa in order for me to now go to Cape Town or visit any of my family members in the Western Cape, right? Because they want to have their own country in the Western Cape.
Tell me why I'm just finding out there's a white man from the UK trying to colonize the Western Cape by making it Cape independence, or by preaching Cape independence. So basically, he's trying to make Cape Town or the Western Cape an independent state and its own country. This white man started a political party. He is from the UK, guys. He's not a South African citizen. He was not born here. Just like how during the apartheid government, they kept reminding us that white people were not born here and that they're European. Okay? How they had non-Europeans and Europeans. Why don't the Europeans want to go back to Europe? Why don't the Europeans want to go back to Europe? If Africa is so disgusting and it's so bad and it's crumbling before your very eyes, why don't you go back to the UK? Why don't you xenophobic people, I need you to go give this man all the smoke because he's coming into your home. You see how you're worried about people selling samosas there at the corner of the street? There's a white man from the UK coming to colonize you in your own home. What's going to happen to the people of 𝗙𝗊𝗃 should this thing even work out? Langa, all the people of 𝗗𝗶𝗿𝘀𝗁. Every day I get annoyed, I get angry, I get pissed off, and I find out new shit like, excuse me? It's the audacity also for me that this man woke up and decided that he's going to make the Western Cape its own country because, from the UK feels like it should be. That's colonization, sir. That's what you're trying to do, is colonize. Wahafa.
As you've seen in the clip, this man was talking about how he wants to separate the Western Cape in South Africa from the rest of South Africa. Imagine you left Europe, you left your country and came to another country, but you're not happy with the things that they are giving you. You came and asked for citizenship in this country, which you actually acquired, but you're not happy. You still want to separate people from their families. You're doing the same exact thing that your ancestors did in the history, where they came and separated our people in the continent through the borders that they created. You want to do the same thing by putting the boundaries that we have today, that I am not able to move through the African continent freely as an African. I'm required to ask for visas because of the things that your ancestors set up and did. Every land that is in Africa is for the African people. He was offended why this black man was saying the land is ours. Like, oh, you are racist. Why would you as a black man say it's ours? Sir, your people do that to us every single day. Majority of the time, white people in America and Europe are constantly telling our people to leave America, like, go back to your country, go back to Africa. What does that mean? We see and experience that every single day. Why is it that when it comes back to you, to say it to you, then you are boiling? You could see in the tone how triggered he was and how he was replying with a lot of aggressive character. Who are you as a black man telling me as a white man you should be below me? I should be the one to tell you that. Who do you think you are? Those questions, like, I kid you not, if he was able to pass through that screen, I'm sure he would hit that black man up like he'll be down in a minute. You've been in South Africa for 20 years. You are not born in South Africa. Which indigenous people of yours are you speaking about? Are you talking about? So, sir, if you feel that the things that are happening in South Africa are not benefiting you as yourself, go back to your country. Go back to Europe, where you came from 20 years ago. You will have peace. You will have the best peace of your life. So when this black man says the land is ours, it's not to insult you. It is facts. Why are you fighting facts? Why are you pissed over facts? Why? These are the same people who benefited a lot and they are not happy because they are no longer in control of most of the things. African people are waking up. Black people are waking up. They are no longer taking the bigger part of everything because now things are changing. It's like they wish apartheid stayed and they would be eating every single time for their benefit. So when he's angry and he's saying he wants to separate from other people, he's not doing it for any black person. No, he's doing it for himself and for his people. I know they wish it was apartheid times because they were winning all the time. They were always benefiting.
I love the country I was born in. I like the way of life. We have an easy living. I love it.
What makes it so easy?
Well, I think our husbands spoil us, the majority of women. And we grow up in an easy way. We never have to do anything for ourselves. But if you feel like something being washed, it's given to the servant to wash. It's an easy life.
Once you've trained your servants, then they work for you and you don't have to do the work yourself. You get up in the morning, you don't have to do a thing. But as Cynthia says, you have to train your servants, and that is quite a business to train them.
The easy life is on the white side of the colour bar, and the hard life, with very few exceptions, is on the dark side.
So because the things they used to benefit from in apartheid times are no longer in existence that much, they feel uncomfortable. They are triggered every single day. And it's crazy because you are in another man's land, you're not comfortable, but you still don't want to go back to your own land. That is the funniest thing. This is the entitlement that we come out and speak about And some people will be like, oh, why are you so much concentrated on this? Oh, I should be because also I see videos where South Africans attack Africans and feeling like they are the ones that are doing the most in taking the things away from them. Here is this white man who came in, required citizenship, and now he feels like it's okay for him to even separate you more and create boundaries where your families in South Africa now have to get new passports and ask for visas to enter South Africa, which has been free to them. Is that not where we should put like a lot of energy? But I must say I'm proud of South Africans because they have made a petition that is going on. I'm going to put the link in the description. Please go and sign it up because we need this kind of people out of the continent. People want him deported and he should be deported back to his country. You left Europe, you left your green land, you left your positive, bright heaven of yours to come to our continent. You're complaining. And so if you are complaining and you're not happy, go back. Yeah, guys, that is it for me in the video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to hit the notification bell. Always be notified when I post because I'm always posting. Yeah, please don't forget to sign the petition. The link is going to be in the description below. I put the link. Let's do a good cause for these human beings. I don't know, these beings to leave our continent because they don't deserve to be here. The ones that deserve to be here will respect us with our values, with our laws, and they will abide by them. If you can't, bye. Yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.